I think Spike is just as bad as a guy who violated my daughter. Maybe even worse.
Spike. What a name.
Fits him perfectly. Spike is a pig. Handing out drugs in his club like candy. Guys violating young girls in the back rooms that he provides for that very purpose.
It's awful.
Look, I have got to shut him down. I've got to shut down his new club. I got to make sure that no more innocent women are victimized like Jessica was.
Even Jessica herself.
Damn him. Damn that scum.
Tell me that you like your tattoo, Jessica. Tell me.
I'm glad that you wanted me to have it, Spike. That you want everyone to know I belong to you.
Now, baby, you're mind, body, and soul. That means I get to do whatever I want to you. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, a friend of mine just had a baby she doesn't want.
Whitney, I just wish you would have come to me first. Before you gave your baby away. I mean, we could have found another way.
Daddy, I'm really sorry.
I don't blame you. I blame Eve for this. Thanks to you, Eve, I don't have a grandson. I thought I couldn't hate you anymore. But I despise you, Eve. I despise you.
You know, I always thought giving my parents their first grandchild was going to be a cause for a celebration. Not the blame game it turned into for putting my baby up for adoption.
Why? God, why did I have to get pregnant by Chad? Simone?
Why'd you do it, Whit? Why'd you give my nephew up for adoption?
So do you really think that we'll be able to adopt Whitney's baby?
We won't know unless we try. And we are the boy's grandparents. That should certainly give us an advantage.
Oh, Julian. What if TC and Liz have the same idea that we have to adopt Whitney's baby? Hello.
Hi.
We're here to apply to adopt the baby that your agency is seeking to place.
Yes, he's my grandson, baby Russell.
You can't be with Gwen. Jane and I are your family. Your future is with us.
Teresa, stop. I've made my decision. I'm staying with my wife.
But she can never give you the family that I have.
Oh, I can give Ethan a family, Teresa. Honey, if you hold Teresa to the agreement that she made as our surrogate, she's gonna have to give the baby to us.
What?
That's right, Teresa. Ethan and I can raise Ashley as our daughter. So you see, not only have you lost Ethan, but you're gonna lose your little girl to me.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
The idea that Spike makes a living providing private rooms where guys can take advantage of innocent young girls by getting them high makes my blood boil. That scum who violated my daughter, Randy. Well, at least I made sure he went to jail. There are plenty more Randys out there. And now Spike is back, providing these lowlifes a place to practice their abuse.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm gonna check in with headquarters. Look, I have got to stop this creep.
It's bad enough Jessica went out again tonight. What if she ended up at someplace like Spike's? Oh, if she ends up in another back room, God only knows what could happen to her.
Well, I was good, huh?
You were fantastic, Spike. The best I ever had.
Yeah, I know.
You're leaving? Can't we cuddle first?
Cuddle? Man, I got a business to run.
Right.
Yeah. Listen, take 5 minutes, make yourself presentable, and you gotta clear out. I got a room full of guys out there who want to spend some big bucks and have some party time with their lady friends. I will not disappoint them.
I would die before I let you take my daughter away from me again.
You promise?
All right, right. Can we not get into
Look,
this?
we gotta get the hell off this island, all right? I'm gonna see if I can find out where to disarm the security system.
Ethan and I are gonna get our baby back to Teresa. Not only did you sign papers agreeing to give her to us, but Ethan is the biological father. Unlike you, who manipulated your way into being our surrogate. Then you drugged Ethan, raped him, and became pregnant a second time. No court in the world is gonna let you keep my baby.
Gwen, the papers that I signed gave you and Ethan your baby born from your embryo. Your child didn't make it because you forced me to have the procedure. My child lived. Jane, she's mine, and you have no legal right to her.
Please stop fighting. It's not good for the baby.
Catherine is right.
Teresa, listen. I know you're very upset that Ethan has chosen to stay with Gwen. But don't use the baby to hold on to him.
Don't give me advice about men, Catherine. You hooked up with my father, a married man, after your marriage blew up in your face.
You know it wasn't like that.
Look, I told my dad that I'd work really hard on trying to forgive him for leaving me and my family all those years ago, and talking to you right now makes it really difficult.
All right, I understand.
Okay, I was able to disarm the security system.
There were no guards?
Well, that's my other big news. Apparently grandfather's gone, and I don't know why, but there's no sign of any guards anywhere.
That's strange.
Could it be a trap?
Well, yeah, it could be, but look, we stand nothing to lose by trying to get the hell out of here anyway.
Yeah, we need to make a run for the landing strip.
You're my baby, sweetheart. You're mine. And Gwen is never gonna take you from me.
Listen, I know that that baby is biologically yours with Teresa. But she never would have been pregnant in the first place had she not taken our real surrogate's place. I mean, between the laws that she broke by being implanted with our embryo and her checkered past, honey, there's no court in the world that's gonna let her keep your baby.
Honey, everything you're saying, it makes sense, but we can't do a darn thing until we get back to harmony, all right?
I understand that. I just want to make sure that you and I are on the same page when it comes to that baby. Honey, you came back to me. Let's commit to this. Okay, let's get our baby back from Teresa and be a family. You and me and Ashley. Honey, you're the baby's father. You have as much right to her as Teresa, and probably more, considering everything she's done to us. I am gonna love your daughter. I will love her with every fiber of my being. We can have the family we both want. All you have to do is stop Teresa from keeping a baby that's rightfully mine. Ethan, please. Please get me my baby back.
Gwen, I hear what you're saying.
I don't care what Gwen thinks. She's got no legal right to my child.
Teresa? Ethan's that baby's biological father, okay? So I want you to prepare yourself that he might try to get custody so we can give her back to Gwen.
No. Fox, never. You will never take her away from me, Ethan. Never.
Look, Simone, you can't just barge in here and start yelling
I just
at me.
did. Now what's wrong with you? How could you give your baby up for adoption?
I have my reasons.
You mean excuses? Aunt Liz gave me that load of bull you gave her about not wanting to be a single mom. About how sometime between now and doomsday, Fox could abandon you.
Okay, well, he could.
So what? Whitney, you're that baby's mother. You can't worry about what Fox may or may not do. You're supposed to be worried about your baby. How best to care for him. How to keep him happy and healthy and safe. Not give him away like a bunch of old clothes.
It wasn't like that, all right?
Well, tell that to your baby. Oh, right. You can't. You gave him up for adoption. You're just as bad as our mother.
What if TC and Liz have the same idea we do and they try to adopt Whitney's baby?
Liz is far too selfish to be saddled with a child.
Oh, you're right. Yes. Liz just wants to marry TC and live my old life. Pretending to be a caring, loving mother is far beyond her ability as an actress.
And even if TC did want to adopt the baby and force Liz to agree, it doesn't matter. I'm going to move heaven and earth to make certain that we adopt our grandchild.
Even if TC and Liz don't try to adopt Whitney's baby, I know they'll say or do anything to keep me from getting my grandchild. With that upcoming trial hanging over my head and all my secrets having come out, maybe the adoption agency will choose another couple instead of Julian and me. But I just hope Liz and TC never even think of adopting Whitney's baby.
My associate has already prepared the adoption application for you to complete. Mrs. Wellesley, a couple is here to fill out the papers to adopt baby Russell.
But I just sent those papers out by messenger.
To who?
Who wants to adopt my grandson?
I forgot Spike's file.
Did the second background check turn up anything new that'll help you bring Spike in?
Nothing yet, but we're still checking aliases. Hopefully Spike has priors under another name. Now, if that's the case, well, we have enough to shut him down for tomorrow night.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Thanks. Listen, do me a favor. Go up and check on Jessica. I know you said if we peeked in, we might wake her, but with all this stuff going on with Spike, it'd really make me feel better just knowing that she's in bed safe.
Of course. I'll go check on her now.
Thanks.
Jessica is not safe up in her bed. She's God knows where, but I can still check on her.
Hello?
Jessica, it's me. I'm calling to make sure you're okay.
Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, Jessica. Maybe because you were drugged and violated at a club recently?
I'm fine, okay? So leave me alone.
Jessica, you need to come home now. Your father is here. And he thinks you're upstairs sleeping. I've managed to keep him from checking on you, but I don't know how long I can stall him. And if he finds out that you're not upstairs...
He would know you're lying, Ivy. Then it's adios. So keep up the good work. I'll be home when I feel like it.
Jessica, no, look, please. Come home. I hate to see what you're doing to yourself.
I'm having fun, Ivy. And you're there alone with Daddy, all alone, without Mom being back to remind him he still loves her. So unless you want Mom to chaperone you, stop trying to chaperone me.
Whoa! Someone just got an earful.
They deserve it, believe me.
You know I love it when you're spunky jackets together.
You do?
Yeah, I think it's hot. It's like you were before. Listen, you are my favorite, you know that.
Really?
And if I had some time, I would definitely give it to you again. But I got some business that I gotta do. So why don't you go home and rest up for tomorrow, okay?
Can't I stay just a little while longer?
I said you've got to go home.
Oh, Spike, you're really hurting me.
Sorry. Now go on.
Good night.
Bam!
Bye, Spike. I got your message.
Wow, good to see you. Let's do this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You do know that you're my favorite, don't you?
Teresa, Gwen and I are not going to take Jane away from you.
Gwen?
My wife and I discussed having a family another way. Look, I'll tell you exactly what I said to Gwen. A custody battle over Jane. What's it gonna do? It's just gonna prolong the feud between you and her and the families. And there's been too much grief. My father agrees, and that's why I convinced him to drop the charges against Gwen before I left Harmony.
You had no right to
Gwen
do
was
that,
not in her
Ethan.
right mind, Teresa, when she attacked you and when she took our baby. You, on the other hand, you knew exactly what you were doing when you assaulted our surrogate and you had yourself implanted with our embryos. Now, those are charges that could have been brought up against you. We didn't push it. So as far as I'm concerned, dropping the charges against Gwen pretty much wipes the slate clean.
Sounds pretty reasonable to me.
The trade-off for leaving Jane with you is that the fighting stops. The attacks, they stop. The revenge stops. You have my word, I will be the best father I can be to that little girl. But the family I have with my wife will come first. Do you understand me?
The plane's ready. I think we should get out of here while we still can.
I agree with Fox.
We'll be along in a few.
I am not like Mom, Simone. And Mom didn't turn her back on Chad. She thought he died when she first had him.
You're right. You're worse than Mom. You are turning your back on your own flesh and blood.
But can you just trust me, okay? I'm doing what's best for my baby.
No, you're not. If you let someone adopt him, the same thing that almost happened with you and Chad could happen with any other children that you have, or that I have. Your son could end up married to his first cousin without knowing it. They could end up committing incest, okay? Having a baby together.
Can you just stop saying that, please?
But it's true. And if you weren't so selfish and horrible, you'd admit it.
Will you leave me alone, please?
When we were growing up together, you were always so nice to me. So loving and caring. And I thought you'd make a great mother. But I was wrong. I was wrong about everything. Our mother's a liar, and our family's a joke, and you are a horrible person.
You're so selfish that you don't even care what happens to your own baby.
That is not true. I do care. I care so much that I gave him up trying to protect him from a secret, Simone.
What secret?
Who wants to adopt my grandson?
I'm sorry, Mr. Russell, but that information is confidential.
I'm afraid I misspoke. The papers I sent out were to another couple interested in adoption, not specifically in adopting baby Russell.
That's relief.
Thank you. Hey, why don't we go home and fill out the application?
No, let's just fill it out right now and save time.
I think you'll find that a lot of the information needed to complete the application is in your personal files at home.
Good point.
Okay. We'll run home, fill it out, and messenger it back to you.
Wonderful. We'll be waiting for the messenger. Thank you. Thank you.
That was close.
We almost revealed the identity of the other party interested in adopting baby Russell.
Well, I finished my part of the application.
We're one step closer to adopting our grandson.
Won't my facing 3 counts of attempted murder ruin our chances of adopting the baby?
Yes, not with the Crane money and power behind us. Besides, Sam could find who's really responsible before you even go to trial. Anything is possible. I mean, the fact that we found our way back to each other proves that. Don't give up hope.
What I really hope is that Whitney would come to her senses and not give away her baby. That would be the ideal solution.
What horrible secret are you protecting your baby from?
I'm protecting him from what you were just talking about. You know, growing up with the shame of our family secrets. I mean, come on, our mother is a liar. Our Aunt Liz was molested when she was young. I slept with my half-brother. That our family is a whole laughingstock of harmony. I don't want my son to have to deal with that. You know, I want him to have a fresh start with no labels.
Oh, I can see where your head is at. But I still don't think that's a reason to give your baby away. I mean, be honest, Whit, can you really live the rest of your life wondering if every boy you walk past on the street is really your son?
Jessica, I thought I saw you outside.
Daddy still doesn't know I've been gone, does he?
No, luckily for both of us, I managed to cover. But I was really worried about you when I called earlier. Where were you?
None of your business.
Look, Jessica, your father is on a tear about that new underground club that Spike person opened. He is a horrible person, Jessica, who lets horrible things happen at his club, like the horrible thing that happened to you.
I'm going to bed, Ivy. Shut the door on your way out.
Jessica, you still haven't answered my question. You weren't at Spike's, were you?
Go to bed, Ivy. I'm sure Daddy will want it before he goes to sleep.
Okay, look, Jessica, I know that you hate the world right now. I just hope you don't hate yourself enough to go back to the kind of club where you were used.
Damn it, Ivy! Go to bed and leave me alone! I can manage my own stuff life!
Oh my God, Jessica!
You're still upset about letting Teresa keep the baby, aren't you?
I love her. I love that little girl with my whole heart. And she is your daughter.
Honey, she is Teresa's daughter, too. Do you really want to raise Teresa's baby? Seeing Teresa in that little girl's eyes every single time you look at her?
I guess I'll never know now, right?
We'll find a way to have a baby of our own. We'll find the best doctors. We'll find out if surrogacy is a viable option for us, and maybe we can adopt. Either way, we're gonna have a family of our own, and I promise you that.
You know, I wish I could believe you.
Well, you have to trust me.
Well, of course I trust you. It's Teresa. She never takes no for an answer. She's not gonna accept the fact that we're staying married. You wait and see. She is gonna find a way to stop me from having a family and being happy with you. I'm gonna leave you alone to talk.
Thanks. Listen, Teresa, I know how much it hurt to hear Ethan choose Gwen over you, but you're gonna get past this, okay? You'll move on. You'll figure out a way to make a life for you and little Ethan and little Jane here, all right? Oh, no. What's going on in that topsy-turvy brain of yours?
I don't have to build my life without Ethan.
Oh, well, maybe it's not too late for me to find a guard to shoot me.
Fox, I can still live my dream. I'm gonna make Ethan mine again. Sweetheart, Mommy's gonna get your daddy back.
Spike? Jessica, please tell me you are not involved with that man. Please tell me you didn't let him brand you as his.
He didn't brand me, Ivy. Spike wants us to be a couple. The tattoo is a symbol of our relationship.
No, Jessica, Spike is evil. He allowed you to be hurt at his old club. He let Randy hurt you.
I know when someone's hurting me, and Spike isn't. When Mom left us to be with David and John, that hurt me. When Dad forgot about Kay and me to focus all of his time on you, that hurt me. But Spike puts me first. Spike wants to be with me because he loves me.
No, Jessica, he doesn't love you. He is using you.
Oh, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, so just mind your own business. I will do what I want, when I want, and you're going to keep my father in the dark about it.
Jessica, you're hurting me.
Yeah, and there's plenty more where that came from if you try telling me what to do. Now get out and leave me alone. Get out!
I wanted to come and say goodbye to you both and wish you so well.
Goodbye.
What, you're not coming back to Harmony with us?
Oh, no, I can't come back to Harmony. I left Harmony to give Sheridan, Louise, and Martin a chance at some happiness. I can't go back.
I mean, Catherine, Alistair and his goons are nowhere to be found. If you're going to escape, now's the time.
Yeah, Catherine, please. He's right. Okay, please come back to Harmony with us. Listen, once you're there, if you don't want to stay, you don't have to stay. But at least you won't be stuck here under Alistair's thumb, please.
Ethan, would you excuse us just for a moment?
Sure.
Look, Alistair told me that Martin and Pilar are working things out. I don't want her. And I've been such a sore spot between Louise and Sheridan. I can't risk going back and, I don't know, breaking them up again.
They love each other. They can work through anything. Come on.
Gwen, I want to believe you, but there is one thing that I know. I know Ethan loves you, and I know that the two of you can manage to work out any problems that you're going to be facing. I know that.
I just wish I had that baby.
You have Ethan, my dear. The man you love, the man that loves you, that's all that's important. You can build a family together with Ethan at your side.
Teresa, how can you have a life with Ethan? He just chose Gwen over you. That's the end of the story.
It's not the end of the story.
Really? Well, then let the plane wait. Why don't you tell me the rest of the story? I'm dying to hear this one.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was this woman. And she went to prison. And her husband didn't see her for 35 years.
What?
Look, Fox. Gwen tried to kill me multiple times in Harmony. Again here tonight. She kidnapped my child. She fled the country with Jane. She's an international fugitive. And when I get back to Harmony, I'm gonna refile those charges against her. I'm gonna have her rearrested and tried and sent to prison for a long, long time. And then Ethan will finally be mine.
Oh, please, God, not another seduction.
This isn't about seduction, Fox. This is about getting back the man that I love, the father of my child. Look, he's gonna be all alone. And who do you think he's gonna turn to?
You.
Exactly. Even if he wants to stay married to Gwen, okay? He can't have the life that he wants to have with her if she's in prison. But he can have that life with me, Fox, and little Ethan and Jane.
Teresa, please, slow down, all right? In fact, why don't you back up? Now, look, Ethan told you that you could keep little Jane here, all right? As long as you did not fight with Gwen.
Look, I'm not fighting Gwen, all right? I'm fighting to get Ethan back.
Well, what you're doing is splitting hairs, actually.
No, look, I can see it happening, okay? Even if Ethan doesn't want to marry me and I don't become Mrs. Ethan Winthrop, I'll have Ethan. And if he wants to go visit Gwen in prison once a month, that's fine by me because I'll have him day and night the rest of the time. I would rather take 35 years of being with Ethan, even if it means not being married to him.
Wow.
Fox, I'm gonna get Ethan back, along with Jane and little Ethan. I am gonna have everything I ever wanted.
Ivy?
What?
Jessica's in her room, right? She didn't try to sneak out?
Jessica's upstairs. She's fine.
Good. Look, some new information on Spike just came in. I have to get on the station and check it out.
Tim, it's really late.
Look, I know. Look, I would much rather stay here with you. This character, Spike, is such a threat to innocent young women in this town. I can't. Look, I need to shut Spike down.
Sam, you're too late. Spike's already corrupted Jessica. She's become a monster so full of hate for everyone and everything, including herself.
Look, Simone, what's done is done, you know? I'm putting my baby up for adoption, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop it.
You're so selfish, Whitney. You don't care about your baby at all.
Simone. I do care about my baby. That's why I'm giving him up.
If Whitney insists on putting my nephew up for adoption, there's only one thing I can do, and I'm gonna do it.
Okay, all right. Hey, thanks for calling. That was the messenger service. They just dropped off the adoption papers to Mr. Newton and Mrs. Wellesley.
Now all we have to do is wait and keep our fingers crossed.
They have to give us Whitney's baby. How could they refuse to let us raise my own grandson?
Oh, I don't know how they could.
We're gonna be parents, Liz. Parents to Whitney's baby.
Oh, TC, we'll raise him with love and laughter. And we'll teach him faith and morals. And make sure he's spared the agony that Eve's lies and secrets have caused this whole family.
Julian, thank you for being so generous, helping me to get Whitney's baby.
I'm not being generous. I want to raise the child as much as you do. It's our chance to, we'll finally get it right. It's our chance to know the joy of raising a child together, as we no doubt would have if we'd have married all those years ago.
God, I hope my problems don't get in the way of our getting Whitney's baby. And if the adoption agency gives the baby to another couple, I'd spend the rest of my life wondering where my grandchild is.
2 interested parties already want baby Russell.
Make that 3 interested parties. This just arrived by messenger.
It's amazing. 3 applications to adopt a specific child. Well, baby Russell doesn't know how lucky he is.
We just have to decide who gets him.
I wonder who the 3rd application is from.
Catherine, listen, do this. Fly with us back to Harmony. If you decide not to stay, I'll have the jet take you wherever you want to go.
Thank you, Ethan. Maybe you're right. Maybe this is my chance to get off the island, and I should just take it while I can. Decide what I'm going to do later.
Good, good. I'm so glad you changed your mind. Catherine, you mean so much to me. You put up with me at the compound. Yours was the voice of reason and truth, even when I didn't want to hear it.
I'm just glad you're well again. And thank you so much for helping me cope with Alistair. I'm really grateful. And you are so lucky to have a man who loves you so much and is going to look after you.
It's true, isn't it? We are going to be together forever.
It is true. Nobody, no one is going to rip us apart.
I'm gonna make sure that Gwen never gets out on parole. I'm gonna go to every hearing to remind the board exactly what Gwen did to me and what she did to Jane. Gwen's never gonna get out of prison, Fox, ever.
Is it cold in here, or is it just you?
No. This is about love, Fox, and family. And I know you understand that. So be happy for me, okay? I'm gonna get Ethan back. Gwen's gonna go to prison. That's what I call justice. Once I have my child back, no one will ever take him from me again.
I want to be a father to our children. I want to put the past behind us, and I want more than anything to build a life with you.
There's something that we have to tell you about Whitney and about your baby.